Hello, welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. Here we have the continuing adventures of the OpPA Wizard. Let it end in hellfire, as Ahmed would say. At this point I've got a lot of spells, and the hunger looks good, but only because I'm wielding the stack of I don't like hunger. If I go back to wielding an ordinary staff, like channeling, well, you see the hunger is actually beyond unmanageable. So, yeah. Actually, I'm curious, how does it work out with my Axe of Healing? Or my Axe of Holy, because that's plus to intelligence, and that... Actually, how is Firestorm with +4 intelligence? Oh, never mind. For Firestorm, I would need to be wielding the Staff of Wizardry. That doesn't apply. Okay, so my general strategy is to carry the Staff of Energy and use it to handle my Poison Arrow and my Fireball hunger until eventually, my Staff, use it to handle my level 6 spell hunger, and then switch to channeling if needed. I'm also going to continue training up evocations, since I'm already wearing Amulet of Clarity by default practically. I'm soon enough going to be able to handle the Crystal Ball of Energy. When I start using this Crystal Ball of Energy more, I will go into a good explanation of how it works and what the numbers are that you need to know. For now, I believe there is a branch end that I haven't completed yet, or, even arrived at. So let's take that on. Alright. I managed to get a safer than usual entrance. There are some very unsafe entrances to some of these Snake 5 Volts, and then there's the safer ones. Looks like I got lucky and drew a safer one. Though I am loath to admit anything I got in this game was lucky. Okay, that's enough food to carry around for now, so I'm going to start raising them as zombies now. Alright, so far so good. Let's do one of these magic darts. I haven't used magic dart in so long. Last time I used magic dart was in the shoals, and that was just to figure out where the enemy was because they were camouflaged. Not like a game mechanics camouflage, mind you, just physically camouflaged. I couldn't see them. Okay, that's a lot of them. More than I can probably kill without running out of mana, but I am still going to make a valiant attempt to burn them before I run away like a girl. Okay, no offense to girls intended. I apologize if you took it that way. I was just using an expression and I didn't think before I said it. Let's go back upstairs. Mana is better. And apparently all of those chunks that I made sure I had were rotten. Wow. My ally walked onto a Zot trap and I took the damage for it because I was next to him. That hurt. I mean, it punished him, but I just happened to be in range. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna iron shot you. If I recall correctly, their dodge sucks, and they can't do much about it. I'm too low on mana. Let's go for channeling, and channel once. And then just shoot them. I need food, and you're not dropping corpses. This is supposed to be a good place to get food. You're gonna force me to use more powerful spells. Seriously? Come on, that's like 4 in a row. 5 in a row, no fucking corpses. Okay, that looks like a corpse. I'm just complaining. I should stop complaining. The RNG is at least giving me average luck. I mean, it is pretty typical to never get the spell books you want as drops, never get the spells you need. You do realize that this whole game I have found one fire book, and I was well after the point that I was already... The only spell that I found in the dungeon, fire-wise, was Fireball. No, sorry, was Delayed Fireball. Otherwise, I had to buy Swiftness, I had to buy Fireball, Fire, Throw Flame, etc., my initial fire spells. I came into the dungeon with Mephitic Cloud. I guess the only useful spell that the dungeon has given me is the Animate Dead spell. Like, quite honestly. Get Swiftness up and then start running for it. I should peg him with poison arrows as I do, though. And epic nom-noms. You can just die. If you want to follow me, that's fine. Oh, I am using channeling. Perfect. Let's channel the hell out of this. And then switch to Staff of Energy and return to the fray. Actually, Staff of Fire would be appropriate right now, because I'm currently carrying enough food that even if I get really hungry, I can still eat. And it always helps to bolster your damage significantly when dealing with enemies that you would rather not be in melee with. Okay, now let's go back to channeling and get back a bunch of mana. I should actually put Fire Rod on a letter I like. I'll try Q. So now I can W, 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 E, or W, Q. And as I start remembering which is which, I won't have to look at the menu for as long. Okay, so far so good. Ooh, more Naga. Okay, once he's poisoned. Repel missiles is definitely a plus. Now we do some torch and pop. Do I have any chunks left? I still have one, so let's go ahead and do this. And use the Animate Dead Butchery system to get me another. Now I have several though, so now I'm just gonna get zombies. Channel, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Let's put on energy. And for all the reasons I said before, energy is the wrong choice and I should have gone with fire. But if I'm using energy, I might as well use energy and blow you up. This would be a great time to cast Regenerate. Just because look how much faster my health will come back. It's the same logic as running away to hide, but it brings back my health so much faster that, well, if in the not terribly unlikely event that you end up interrupted before you're ready to fight again, Regenerate will be the difference between things being terrible and things just being okay. Actually, Delayed Fireball should be on L. A button that I don't generally press on for any reason unless I'm thinking about it, because it's far enough away from all my hands. And suitable for a spell that can never be cast except outside of, well, never will be cast except outside a combat situation. Totally want to switch to channeling here, and actually want to raise dead and just send in the clones at this point. Okay. No, definitely hunger at this point is the bigger concern. Okay, but now that I have Naga flesh, now damage is the concern. Poison arrow. Come on, hit him with something. He's blocked everything I fired at him. Good God. Well, if I have a powerful fire spell, I might as well... Are you serious? The rune is right here? I was waiting for the really scary enemies, but there apparently weren't any. Just those red ones, but they died quickly enough. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my allies did more damage than I realized they did. Whatever. It sounds like I'm complaining about having a rune and not having had to fight for it, so that sounds like a bad idea. Let's not complain about that, right? I could probably have cleared this rune, frankly, before vaults, but I had no way of knowing that before, and it was just as likely to have been far more dangerous, so. Also, I went to 37 HP, and my HP before vaults was probably not enough to tank all that, which means I would have tried to disengage more, which means I would have used more consumables, which means if I had attempted this before vaults, it wouldn't have ended fantastically well. Where is this? Okay, there is nothing here. Good. We're going upstairs. Do a dungeon-wide search for the word artifact and see if I've missed any cool artifacts. There's a couple crude battle axes, and I'm pretty sure those are two-handers. They are, in fact, two-handers. So I can't use them with a shield, which is what I would want to do. That broad axe, on the other hand, is probably a one-hander, and RF++ is looking better and better all the time. Anyway, this floor is cleared. Now for the much more difficult Shoal's rune. Oh, you are so gonna die. Okay, I'm still training up fire magic and Evo. That's good. And how is my firestorm looking? Fail is actually getting pretty reasonable. I can only imagine it's totally... Because remember, I'm thinking of it with a wizardry ring, which I believe I will eventually find. Actually, have I already found a wizardry ring? No, it's just the staff. If I could get the ring of wizardry, I'm an octopus, so I could totally wear it for a long time. And on top of having a ring of wizardry, I could also utilize my staff of reduced hunger and whatever int boosts I can get, put it all together. Maybe I could start firestorming. That would be pretty awesome. Okay. Final floor of Shoals. Very, very, very dangerous. I'm gonna definitely want my repel missiles active and swiftness, but even that, it's always a bit of a gambit when you enter this place. Let's see what we've got. Merfolk, just deep water that with ripples. Several enemies in cluster formation. This would be a good place to start my my blowing of things up. Start off with fire to occlude their line of sight, because it will create the steam clouds, which I can see through. And I don't mean steam clouds as in the awesome things that lets you save games between computers. Poison arrow, a couple of them. I'm pretty sure that's all of them dead, but let's just go ahead and res them. Burn the turtle. Whoa, crap. Definitely want to try to break the net as fast as possible. If there had been two enemies there, I might have even attempted a random blink just to end that. Okay, going upstairs. There's no harm in leaving, getting all of my mana back, and then trying again. Like, people underestimate this floor because by the time you come back to it, it's usually not that bad. But truthfully, this floor has the potential to be every bit as dangerous as Vaults 5. You know, you get caught by Elisirius, whatever her name is, retinue, and get netted at a bad moment. And then suddenly you're paralyzed in place for 4 to 5 turns. Able to spellcast, but unable to do anything about the 6 to 8 javelins that are being hurled into your abdomen. And that's why I would pretty much never come here without flight, unless I'm a truly OP, overpowered endgame character. But now I'm an octopus, so I've got better than flight. I can inherently do what a flyer would normally be necessary for. Let's go ahead and poison the way out so that anybody who wants to fight me does so at a disadvantage. And just torch the door. Note the strategy in play here, how I'm poison arrowing past my target. Either accidentally hits my target or it hits the guy behind them. Raise all the dead. When I'm eventually low on spell levels, I only have 2 right now, I should be okay with unmemorizing animate dead, which gives me zombies, in favor of just using the skeletal version for now. Okay, there's talking about mermaid, but I only see... Oh wait, there it is. And again, why is it not showing up here? It really should. Okay, well you're dead now, and I'm not. Haha, tati. Oh, there's no point in being swift when you're on water, huh? Drop the wand of random effects. No, better yet, pick it up and drop it here. Unless you can swim in deep water, I don't want to deal with you using effects on me. Stay far enough away that the turtle can't just easily bite me. Much as I was having an easier time, much as I had an easier time than I anticipated with the final floor of Snake, this is proving to be an easier time than I anticipated. I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, but so far both the loot and the enemies have been have lacked any terror inducement thing. This is a rock wall, so what I'm going to do is disintegrate or dig out, disintegrate it open on the side I want, and then immediately start with the mass murder. Poison, fire, remembering that fire is actually hungerless in my case, and then poison arrow. No, just run away. Thank you. There we go. That guy is so heavily poisoned right now that he's gonna die, whether to me or my slaves. Let's raise dead. Awesome. Oh, there's the rune. I can't believe it. Okay, that was convenient. I guess I'm just way more powerful than I thought. I'm just used to being up against much stronger enemies that can kill me much more easily. Ooh, sheeple. Sheep people. Let's wait for the smoke to clear and then find out where the corpses are so that I can eat them. I'm totally gonna do that and that. Actually, I don't want to carry around a mermaid chunk. I just had the momentary image of somebody eating Ariel. Like, hacking her body and eating it like a cake. You know, mermaid chunks, carrying around a snack. It's the most hideous thing I've imagined in recent memory. Let's channel... Oh, where did you come from? There's a baddie off screen. Let's power up my fireballs real quick and then take them out. Where the hell is my bad guys? Oh, they're not here. Okay, good. Let's continue exploration. Apparently my slaves aren't ready to continue because they're too busy killing things. Which is a pastime I heartily approve of, so, you know. Good on you, slavies. Let's begin by massively poisoning you. And then fireball... Oh, actually, I'm in range of all 3 at once. That's just incredibly suicidal to stay there. And now I'm still in range of 2, so let's... Actually, there's a lot of enemies closing in on my position. I'm going to back off altogether. And now I'm going to start pegging again from out of range. You goddamn summons are in my way. Where's this merfolk impaler we're so worried about? Just poison him. Okay, he goes out with a splash. And so do you. I'm gonna use the basic butchery so that I get something to eat. Okay, where's this mermaid that's nearby that I can't see because something's in the way? There it is. Let's go ahead and put on repel missiles because I'm getting really injured, possibly by penetration, I don't know. And then poison whatever is the source of this mesmerize. Z-I-der. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Y'all are gonna go ahead and beat them up for me. That's just fine. Go with... What? Hit me! Do I have that Ring of Sea invisibility? Let's put that on really quickly. In favor of... I don't care. I still want my AC. I'll just take off the Ring of Magic Power. It is in fact Ilsui, who can not... who my allies probably can't see. I'm gonna just passive poison her and try and retreat. She blinked? Goddamn asshole. Again, I'm gonna try and get out of her range and then continue to... Oh, I have regenerate. Good. That's what I'll use. Until she gives me something to shoot at. Or more accurately, until she forces my hand and I can't just let poison take her out. There we go. Come on. How invincible are you? You've got to get hit by something. You know what? Fine. You dodge everything, I'll just burn you. How's that? Douche. Eat my merfolk. Sweet, sweet Ariel. And Staff of Energy. Okay, with her dead, the difficulty on this floor goes down. Because she is probably the scariest thing this floor had to offer. Her and her retinue of guards, which, as you saw, were dealing quite reasonable damage. Despite the fact that I had them covered. Let's go ahead and spread poison within the room, too, before closing the door. Either they come out and open the door, or they die of poison. It's their choice. Let's go back to channeling. Where's that hippogriff corpse? There. Let's just go ahead and butcher it. Hippogriff is tasty. Okay. No new books found, unfortunately. And certainly not books that I wanted anyway. But that's Shoals and Snake 5 both completed. 3 runes acquired, and the dungeon is looking pretty good. Let's see how we're doing for Firestorm. I know it's not going to have changed much, but I'm a compulsive checker. 56 fail, and if I wield the wizardry... everything rotted away. Then it is... what? 28%. Still shitty, but not as bad. I don't know what to do. I really need a bunch of stuff to happen. I basically need to have another level or 2 worth of I basically need to have crypt level experience right now. But I can't, because entering the crypt is fucking devastatingly dangerous right now. I might attempt to just risk it, or I might go to Elven Halls. Actually, Elven Halls is reasonable. I can probably survive a trip to the Abyss in my current condition. That actually might be the best idea. We'll see what I do. in any event, 2 runes in 1 run is good enough for now, so I'm going to cut this video. I will see you guys next time.